Hey guys, what's up? So today I am going to be showing you guys how I contour my face. This is like extreme contouring. I don't do this on a daily basis. This is usually what I do, when I'm going out somewhere nice and I really want my face to look really, contoured and nice. So let's go ahead and jump into my routine. So the first thing that I am going to do is I am going to put a little bit of foundation on, and what I use is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 this is the wrong one. I do not use 845. I use 855 Soft Honey. This one right here. So I am going to just put a little tiny bit. I usually put on, a full face, but because I am contouring, I just put a little bit foundation on just to cover up, my imperfections and things like that, which I had already primed my face, and then I went over my blemishes and imperfections with some concealer. So, and for that I use the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. And now I am just, like I said, blending that all out and just putting on a little bit of foundation in the spots that I'm not gonna be doing my contour and highlighting. So all right, so this is a lot less foundation that I usually put on. So let's go ahead and jump into the rest of the routine. So for contouring, I'm going to be doing a cream contour and highlight, and then I'm going to set my face with a powder, and then I'm going to do a powder contour and highlight. So that's usually for extreme contouring and highlighting. That's usually what I do. So for my cream contour, I am going to be using the Maybelline New York Fit Me Shine Free foundation stick, and it looks like this. And I am using number 340 Cappuccino for that, and it's just obviously a really dark foundation color. So I am going to go along right here, my temples, across the top. Looks pretty extreme, I know. Along my jawline, under my chin. Okay, so that's how that looks like there. So that's with my my contour, my cream contour. So before putting on my highlight, I blend this in. So I am going to use my Real Technique sponge. This is what I just put my foundation on with. I use the same exact area, the flat side. So I'm going to blend that in. So all right, so this is how it's gonna look. Obviously, you can see that there's like a circle area in the front. Obviously, that's where we are going to put our highlight. Those are the high points of our face, and that's what we want to be highlighted, okay? So we're shadowing pretty much the outside, the outer edge of our face. So for my highlight, I am just using the L'Oreal Paris True Match corrector, super blendable concealer. It's a warm tone and it's fair light. W123 is what the shade is. So I am going to get this and we are just going to put some on the areas that we're going to want highlighted, which is the center of our forehead, down the bridge of our nose, our laugh line area, our Cupid's bow, the center of our chin, this area under your eyes here, so like your under eye cheekbone area. Usually it's just like a triangle shape. This area here right above your jawline. Okay, so those are the areas that you want highlighted. And now I am going to, again, grab the same sponge, use this clean side, and begin to blend all that out. As you can see, these sponges that we're using, either the Real Techniques one or the Original Beauty Blender. And I know that there is a few more. I know that one from Earth Therapeutics is pretty good. These blend out awesome, especially for things like this. So this is something that you would want to look into. And of course, brushes work really well too, but I honestly prefer a sponge. So as you can see, there's a pretty extreme difference to the contour shade and the highlight shade. We are going to do a little bit more blending. What I'm doing now is going over the lines of where it goes from the dark shade to the light shade. So I'm just kind of going over those lines just so that there's not an extreme line between the two shades. So okay, so now I am going to grab my e.l.f. high definition under eye setting powder, and it looks like this, and this is in the shade Sheer. And I am going to grab my Real Techniques setting brush that looks like this, and I'm going to set under my eyes with that. And a lot of times I like to drag it all the way down. That triangle that we did with our highlight shade, with our highlight concealer, I like to drag it all the way down and set that whole area. So after setting my under eyes, I am going to grab the my setting powder that I use for the rest of my face, which is the L'Oreal Hydra Perfecting Loose Powder, and this is in the shade 918 Medium. And then I grab my Rite Aid Renewal Powder Brush. With a powder, and also sharpen that up a little bit more. go over the contour on my forehead and temples. Under my lip. On the sides of my nose just a little bit. My nose is not a big priority as far as contouring it too much, so I just do it just a little on my jawline and under my chin. And drag it down to the bottom of my neck, to the rest of my neck. We are done with the bronzing, and now I am going to take some blush, and I am just going to use my Bobbi Brown Pale Pink blush and my Real Techniques blush brush. All right, so after doing that, I am going to take my Sonia Kashuk fan brush and my Mary Luminizer by The Balm. It's a highlighter that looks like this. It's really, really pigmented. So I'm just going to barely tap that and go over the high points of my cheek. The center of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my chin, and dip my finger to do my Cupid's bow. That sums up my powder products on my face. Now I'm going to take an e.l.f. stippling brush, and I'm going to just blend everything in. All right, guys, so that sums up my routine for contouring my face. I am going to finish the rest of my face, put on all my makeup products, and I will go ahead and show you guys the finished product. Finished look to my highlight and contour video. So this, I'm going to move in close. So as you can see, even the most of extreme contour and highlighting, it doesn't show up as much, but it does give some definition to the cheekbones and, you know, a little bit around the forehead, and hides a little bit of the double chin. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video useful. I hope that you guys can you know, learn from this, learn some tips or whatever you guys get from my videos. I hope it helps. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like the video if you guys liked it, and also please subscribe so you guys can keep up with all of my current videos. Thank you guys again so much. I appreciate you all. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.